So that way, oh, okay. Let's continue. Continue. Okay, everybody, bring a little bag, a little trash bag. I don't know if you guys stapled your items yet. Go ahead and do that if you like right now. Don't worry, we have enough time. We'll go over the materials. It's gonna be fun. I promise, we're gonna have lots of fun. Okay, I'm so excited. Oh my God, look at your faces. Oh, how cute. You guys are all so cute today this morning. Hello, hi. Hi, everybody. Oh, so excited. Look at you. Good morning, sunshine. Oh my goodness, everybody looks so excited today. Oh my goodness, ready to work? So go ahead if you need help with your mom and dad or your friends, sisters, cousins, ninas, ninos, go ahead and get yourself a little basket or a little trash bag, whatever you want to put all your little scraps. And if your mom or dad have a stapler, so we can staple our template, okay? So that way we're gonna staple our template together. We're gonna staple it. Okay, so you haven't done that, do that right now. And good morning, Tia Chuchas. Oh no, it's not good morning, it's good afternoon. Oh my goodness. Do you want me to begin or do you want me to wait just a little bit for more of our friends to come in? It's up to you.
I think we can wait another minute or two just in case.
Okay. So yeah, so everybody go ahead, like I said, get yourself a little basket, a little paper bag, a stapler, okay, a stapler to put together our two patterns. I gave you two, okay? I gave you guys two, okay? I gave you this one, which is like the little butterfly, okay? So we actually can, there's two parts, okay? And I also gave you guys this little Sagrado Corazon, this little heart. But don't worry, we're gonna go over the basics on the folds, on the many folds that all of our friends can do, okay? And we're gonna go over all the material. We're gonna go over a little bit of the name. So we'll get started in just a little bit. How exciting. Okay. Let me switch my camera so that way I know I'm pointing to the right direction, okay? Hold on. I'm gonna put oh, hold on. Go. Here we go.
Okay, all right, so it is 12, and as you get ready, America, I can go ahead and welcome everyone. So
wonderful.
Go ahead and turn on my camera too, so I don't look like a complete stranger. Hi, everyone.
Yay. Hi.
So welcome to the 16th Annual Celebrating Words Festival, written, performed, and sung. This festival is hosted by Tia Chucha Centro Cultural and honors the teaching that our words are medicine found in stories, arts, and cultural offerings. Thank you for joining us this day. And my name is Gabby. I will be your host / moderator for this Papel Picado workshop. And you can go ahead and let me know if you have any questions, issues with the audio. You can send me a chat, whatever it is. And well, America here can also introduce herself and give you a little information on, you know, her workshop and who she is.
Awesome. Awesome. So thank you so much again, once again, everybody, for having me here. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I love to see everyone's beautiful faces out there. I love it. So welcome. My name's America, and I will be your Papel Picado instructor today. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be having lots of fun. We're going to be going over a little bit of the basics, the materials, how to gather things, and then don't throw away a lot of your scraps. Even though we collected all our scraps, we're gonna do a little bit of pieces, extra pieces, because we love to use everything. I love to use everything. Nothing gets thrown away, and even the little scraps can be turned into confetti, okay? So confetti, because I know if somebody of you enrolled in the piñatita, you can put that confetti inside that little piñatita, okay? So here we go. I'm so excited, exciting. So we're gonna go over the material, okay? So I hope you guys have tons and tons and tons of beautiful colored tissue paper. That's one thing that we're gonna need, okay? Your 2 templates, which I gave you, right? Your 2 templates, right? And you're also gonna need a little basket, like I told you. You're gonna need some twine or some string, okay? So that way we can gather it up and then we can hang it just like we have it over here in the back behind me. Look at all that. Okay, you too can be just like that, okay? You're gonna need a ruler, very important ruler, so that way you kind of guide. And if you don't, your fingers are little spacers, okay? Your fingers are gonna be your little spacers. You're gonna glue some glue sticks. We're gonna need some glue sticks, okay? We're gonna need a stapler, just for a little bit, just to put together our template. You're gonna need some scissors, okay? Some scissors, very important, very, very, very important. Okay, and I think that's about, oh, and then if you have a stapler remover, so that way you can remove all the little staples and then you can put in your little basket, okay? So I think pretty much it. But if there's some crafty individuals out there, it's also good to use an X-Acto. I don't recommend it on the little ones yet. On the little ones, if you have little ones, it's good right now just to supervise them with the scissors. That way they stay within the little spacing that I marked, okay? And then for the other crafters, most of the times I use also an X-Acto knife, very sharp, but this is more for the big adults, big individuals. But let me see, anything else? So I gave you your templates, I gave you your ruler, your twine, okay? So again, also, if you have a hole punch, bring it out. I love using hole punches. Look, I'm gonna show you. I have different, this is a basket and it's full of different shaped hole punches. If you get a chance, whenever you go to a craft store and then you see them, or you go to Dollar Tree, these are fun because then you can have a little star, a little heart, a little, you know, like little tiny little circles, but these are really fun to add on for your papel. Okay, so here we go. Anything else? So what is papel picado? You ask me, like, what is papel picado? Like, what is that? You know, papel picado translates to punch perforated paper, like almost like what we have here, like our punches. Okay, so the point is that you create this beautiful design. Artisans create these beautiful designs. They put they put it over a stacked sheet of papers and they chisel it. For today, we're only going to use scissors. Okay, for today, we're only going to use scissors to kind of get us an idea on how the beautiful folds, almost like when we're making snowflakes, kind of like that. But we're going to create different patterns. Think of it, different patterns that come to you, different shapes like what you learned in school, different objects that you see around you. For example, triangles, circles, squares, leaves, things like that that come to mind, little diamonds. So here we go. I'm going to also show you, before we start, well, how do I punch them? So when we do it, I use a cutting board, a little old-fashioned cutting board, right? When we cut our meat, our veggies, but if it's nice and thick, it's good. So whatever piece of paper, let's say, for example, let me give you a little example, a little piece of paper, for example, and most of the times these artisans use big tools, big tools. So they'll use a big mallet, big mallet, and it's made out of wood, And it's made out of cowhide. Can you believe it? Cowhide. Look at this. Look at that. This. Amazing. And then you hammer it. And you use, most of the times they use bigger, thicker boards. I'm using a cutting board. And I'm going to show you my big, big, big basket of tools. Look at this. What? I'm going to go over some of them. So these are usually used by wood crafters, but they are also so sharp and they have beautiful shapes when you're chiseling. So they come out like this. So most of the times they have, I shouldn't be grabbing it, so here. This is the metal part, and when I turn it sideways, if you notice, it has a little curve, like a little curve, and the handle's made out of wood. So most of the times we use these, I use them, and once you start practicing and you go over and we have a little bit of longer workshops, couple of days, then eventually you graduate to the big tools. So there's different shapes. See how this one is shaped like a triangle? I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. So these artisans tend to use these because when they hammer, they grab them and they pound it. They pound it, it's gonna hit the paper, it's gonna hit the object. I'm gonna go give you an example. How about, let me see, let's find another one. Oh, look at this. So these are all different tools that they use, that they put them together, that they help cut your, oh yeah, sorry if you hear my doggy. My doggy is a very big girl and she barks a lot. And see, so for example, let's say I have my tissue paper, right? I'll get a little scrap so you can see. I use a little piece of scraps, where are you? Okay. And then you're like, oh my goodness, like, well, how do you chisel? I grab my handle, always safety, safety, safety. And then I use my mallet, and then I hammer away. And then what it's gonna do, it's gonna start cutting. See how it starts cutting the paper? It's gonna start perforating and cutting whatever shape you want that you have etched out into your papel, and then you want to trace it out and cut it out. Okay, so these are some of the tools they use. Most of the times they're handmade. Some of these, like these, I bought, but most of the times I noticed that some of them are handmade, you know, through other local artisans that work with metal, right? So I just wanted to share with you. If you don't get a hold, if you can't find one of these, it's okay. You can go to your local Home Depot, and I found this one. I really like this one because, again, it's a big handle. You can hold on to it nice and sturdy, but one of them is a really hard plastic, and the other one has a rubber end to it. So this works just as well, too, when you decide, like, hey, you know what? I want to keep practicing. I want to get some shapes into my papel. You're more than welcome to use them. They don't have to be expensive. You little by little, I just been collecting them a little by little over the years, and then we'll just out of the way. So also, remember I said don't throw away your scraps. At the end, if we have time, which I know, I think we will. We'll be able to show you how to put together with your scraps a little florecita. And also, I'm going to show you how to put together a banderita. Look at that. We'll be able to put it together with some of our scraps. So like I said, remember I told you don't throw away any of them. Just put it on the side. If you have big pieces, see, this didn't take too much space. It didn't take up too much papel with all your scraps, and you'll be able to do a banderita, okay? So now that I gave you a lot of our information, I'm gonna put this aside, have your space nice and clear, okay? Nice and clear. What you're gonna do you're gonna cut your paper. Don't get scared. I don't want you to get scared. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? When you buy papel, have you noticed? You're like, wow, look how big it is. You're like, oh my gosh, look how big it is. And then you see, you're like, oh my gosh. Most of the time they come in this size. Whether you buy them at the 99 cents, at the Dollar Tree, you order them, or you go to your local piñata maker. That's another place you can buy lots of tissue. Okay, lots and lots of tissue. So you're gonna open it up, right? If you need help, if you're having trouble, you're like, oof, that's a lot of piece to cut. Don't stress. Take your time, okay? This is very delicate. The paper is very fragile. If your mom and dad are there, they can help you. What you can do is get your scissors, okay? They're sharp. Remember, safety, safety, always safety, safety. Always pay attention to your paper. Always pay attention. It's very important because you don't want to end up cutting your hair. I had that before. I was looking and snip, there goes my hair, okay? So it's very important to safety, not pointing to our little friends, our family, you know, any of our relatives. Safety first, okay? So if you notice, it's already like there's a line right in the center. Follow it, okay? Follow it. So we're gonna just cut right in the center. Look at that. Now, in any moment, you're like, Miss America, you're going too fast. Miss Sam, can you repeat that? Oh, I'm sorry. I know my kids, sometimes my students call me Miss Sam. You can't say America or you can't say Madrigal. That's okay. You can just shout it out. Say, oh, I have a question. Use your Bitmoji and raise your hand. At any time, please tell me if you need me to slow down or repeat it. I'm more than happy to help you. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put this underneath, okay? Because we have all this color paper. Ooh, look at this, all this. And then you're left with this half, right? You notice there's a natural fold right here. And if not, you're gonna take your long side, you're gonna lay it down and you're gonna bring it over and sandwich it like a quesadilla. Look at that, my friends. Like a quesadilla. Look at this. And sandwich it. That way you kind of know where the center is. Okay? That way you know where the center is. Now you have a closed edge and you're gonna have an open edge. You see that? Ooh, look at that. Okay. Okay, so now you're gonna open it again. And we're gonna cut right in the middle. Right in the middle. So again, if you need help, please ask your parents, your friends, anyone that can help you cut. Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna take my time, and when we start doing all the patterns, I will repeat it as many times as you mommies. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't get it. Okay, so now you are left with all these pieces. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, so you let me know when you're ready to go, and we're gonna start folding up the different patterns, different patterns that we're gonna use, different patterns to follow, different folds to follow, so that way we are all on the right track. Okay. I'm gonna leave these here because I put them here so that way we didn't forget. I'm like, I want to give you as many choices as you can. Okay. Tell me when you're ready, and what we're gonna do before we start.
You're frozen.
Seems like they're ready, right? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Give me a little thumbs up if I can see you.
You're frozen.
I'm frozen?
I think you're good now. If you want.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm glad. Tell me, please. I love it when my students tell me I'm frozen.
Yeah, if you want to repeat what you just said, and you can go ahead. We can move from there.
Oh, okay. So what I said, once you have all your paper, right? All your paper is this length. Have you noticed? All this length. You let me know when you're ready. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna staple some of our color tissue with our patterns. So we're gonna do is get this one. This one's gonna be the last one we're gonna do. This one is the heart, the sacred heart. There's 2 hearts and the flowers and the tulips. I wanted to do this one because you know what? It's very important to be, very loving to one another, very caring. And it's, transition from spring to summer with all the flowers. So I thought this one was a really nice one. So we're gonna put this one right now. I'm gonna take 3 sheets. We can do 3 or maybe 4. It's up to you. So I think I'm gonna take the burgundy one that we cut. I'm gonna take, let's say, a blue one. Let's take a blue one out. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Let me put this one on. This is a big piece. Woo. Silly me. Oh, here we go. I'm going to take a yellow one. I'm going to take, what did I say? A blue one. Where's my blue one? Here it is. I'm going to take a blue one. And let's pick one more color. Let's pick, how about some green? Okay, whatever color you choose. So I got a green, I got a blue, I got a yellow, whatever color. As long as they're all this length, this is good. Okay, this is a good size right now for us. We put them all together, all together. What we're gonna do is put this on top. Okay, we're gonna put it right here on top of our paper, and I'm gonna put it right on the edge. It doesn't matter if I have a little bit here. It doesn't matter if I have a little bit here. Remember, because we're gonna save some. We're gonna save some of our paper. Whatever scraps you have are very important to keep. Okay, so we're gonna keep them. Ooh. Okay, so now we are gonna take our stapler. Ooh, hold on, let me put them all together. I don't wanna leave any of our color behind. Any of these colors, all lined up, like when we're forming a line in school, like when we get in line, everybody's lined up. We're all lined up. Okay, we're gonna grab our Papel right here, our tissue paper. We're gonna grab our stapler. And right here on this edge, right here, we're gonna staple. We're gonna staple right on the edge over here. Look at this. And we're gonna put another staple over here on the very top. So see how I stapled it? I put one here and I put one over here right now. And I'm gonna do the same on the bottom, 2 staples. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna staple it. Okay. And I'm gonna put one right here on the bottom, right here. Okay. And if I can, and then one over here on this edge. One more to hold it as much as I can right here. Okay. This is already stapled. This is our heart. We're gonna put it down. We're gonna put it down. Then you're like, well, what do I do with this butterfly? What do I do? What do I do? Don't get scared. There's a line right in the middle. What we're gonna do, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it right in the middle. So that way we have 2, not 1, but 2 butterflies. Look at that. Right in this middle. Look at this. Ta-da! So remember, your 2 butterflies were like this, right? Cut it. 2 butterflies, okay? Just like that. Okay? Tell me if I freeze. I don't want to be frozen like in a position like like looking funny. Tell me. Please tell me. If you have any questions, tell me or say, Miss America, you're going too fast. Okay? Please. That way I don't want to leave anyone out. I don't want to leave anybody out without the information or going too fast and you're like, what do I do?
Hi, Miss America. So someone had a question.
Yes.
Or kind of a concern. They said that they received one pattern in their baggie. Would they still be able to follow along even though it's not the same one that you're currently working on?
Oh, they only printed out one.
Yeah.
They only printed out one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to go over both of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Go over that. But even then, let's say they didn't take this one out. That's okay. That's okay because they can print it out and then they can look at the recording. They can follow along afterwards. But I'm going to start. I just want them to staple it. If they printed out both, that's fine. But if they didn't, that's okay. I'm still going to go over both of them.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you.
Yeah, but just in any case, if they didn't, they're more than welcome to reach out and then I can, to you guys, and then I can send you the template. I'm more than happy to send them the template. More than happy.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Sounds good. All right, yay. Okay, so don't stress. If you only printed out the butterfly, that's okay. I'm going to go over both of them, but we're still going to go over different cuts, okay? Different cuts. So now you're like, well, what do I do with this? What do I do? So again, we're going to pick out different colors. Different colors. What did I pick up? Oh, I'm going to get some red. Remember this size? Remember how we cut our paper? We're going to get one red one. You tell me, what colors do you want to see? Do you want to see purple? Want some purple? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get a purple here. I'm going to get some, what could be good? I think I like the green. The green's really festive right now. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So we're going to get 4 sheets. 4 sheets are really good. So that way your hands are able to cut, are able to go through. Here we go. And let's get some, I have this one. It's almost like a coral orange. Look at this. A coral orange. Look at this. Okay. So again, we are gonna line it up. Line it up. Okay. Now we are gonna fold it. We're gonna fold it lengthwise, the long way. We're gonna sandwich it. We're gonna sandwich it this way, okay? Not this way, we're not gonna go this way. Put it in front of you, right here, like a big rectangle, okay? That big rectangle right here. This is where you're gonna lay down and you're gonna fold it forward. We're gonna close that edge. Look at that. We're gonna close it. We're gonna close, have an open edge and have it close. Okay, look at that. We're gonna close it. So now we have a closed edge. Okay, and all of these are open. Look at that. You see that? Now, you're gonna take your butterfly and you are gonna put the edge right on the closed edge, right on this closed edge, not where it opens, on the closed edge. Okay, so you're gonna get your stapler. Okay, you're gonna bring it down. And we're gonna staple it. So I'm gonna put a staple here. I'm gonna put a staple here by its tummy, and I'm gonna put a staple on the bottom, okay, to start. Here we go. right on the edge, okay? Closed edge. Ready? By its tummy and on the bottom. See? 1, 2, 3. Okay? And we're gonna put one on the two on these edges, okay? To hold it. Here we go. You see that? So we have one up here on its tummy and on the bottom. Remember, on the closed edge, on the very closed edge, and then on the open side, we have two right here. We have two right here just to hold it. Okay? So now we're gonna put this aside because I want, once you're ready, you let me know. Give me a thumbs up, just message them, say, okay, I'm ready. Now we're gonna do the different types of cuts, Okay, this is gonna be our specialty. These two are gonna be right at the end, okay? We're gonna do different type of cuts, okay? Now you have an extra one. Ooh. Next one. This is for later. You guys can do it anytime with any of your extra piece of tissue paper. Okay? So now we're gonna go over different cuts. Okay? We're gonna go over different cuts. So we're gonna get our piece of tissue. Okay. So we have our different piece of tissue. Okay, ready? Okay, so what we're gonna do, before we do anything, we're gonna lay it down flat, right here on our workspace. Put this one away because it's too big for me. Here we go. And what you're gonna do, 1 inch. You're gonna do a little 1/2 inch fold right here, because that's where you're gonna string it. It's always really important to first gently press down, fold 1/2 inch. So that way you kind of have a little area on where to fold. So I got my paper and I folded it 1/2 inch. Look at this, ready? That way I have a little space for my string. Mira. Ooh. You see that? Sandwich it, look, just a little bit. Okay, my friends? So now I close it up. I made a little edgy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip it over like a pancake. Look at that. I flipped it over. I don't see the paper. So now I'm gonna put it this way, lengthwise, right in front of me, okay? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring 1 edge and fold it over. Okay, we're gonna bring it over like we're folding a little tortillita. Look at that. Look at that. And then you're gonna line it up. It's almost when you're in school. You line up, you're like, oh, you know, we're gonna fold up our paper. So when we're doing like squares for our diagrams or for our math, you fold it up to make even little squares. Well, it's kind of like that when you're folding it. And I think this is an amazing exercise, amazing activity to do with, you know, with your little ones, because this is a great motor skill activity. It helps their hands, it helps them move around, it helps them cut. So it gives you lots of exercises. I think what's happening, we're so stuck. I think it's amazing that we're able to connect through Zoom, but at sometimes at the same time, you're like, how do I do these? How do I do all these fun activities? And you don't want to lose these fun activities. You want to keep going, with these wonderful traditions. So here we go. You have an open edge. Woo, look at that. A closed edge. So your closed edge is gonna come over again. We're gonna do another fold. Okay? So now we have 2 folds. Look at that. Okay? Right? So it's gonna look like this. You see this? gonna look like this. So again, I'm gonna open it for you. We're gonna fold it once. We're gonna fold it twice, okay? But before we start any of our cutting, down on the closed edge, I like to start with the bottom, right here. And on the bottom, I want you to just think of like all the shapes that are around, around you. I like to start on the edging so that way you don't go over. So right here on the edge, on the very bottom, remember this is your top fold. This is where your string's gonna go. You're gonna pick whatever shape you want. Okay, oh, this is where my basket comes in. I wanna come and I wanna go around and I'm gonna make a half a circle. Woo! Look at that, half a circle. What if I wanna do a triangle? Look at this. Hold on to your paper, safety, safety. I start on the bottom. I want a triangle. And then I want another half circle. Ooh, look at that. Then one more triangle. And I'll end with a half a circle. Now put my scraps. And I already have my edging. You see that? Ooh. So now, this is your very basic, very basic. So now I'm gonna start from the top and I work myself down, not trying to come to the edge right here. So I'm gonna start thinking, I like to think of a right triangle. Look at that, see? A right triangle. Maybe I wanna do a half a circle. Look at this. Maybe I want to do a heart. So remember, the cuts are on the closed edge. Remember, my friends, closed edge. So these are just very basic. I'm going to make a heart. Okay. What if I want another right triangle? Look at that. What if I want a rectangle? A long, skinny rectangle? See, my friend? How they're coming up? Remember, on your closed edge. Remember that, on the closed edge. These are just, this is one of the first ones. This is just one of the first ones. Okay, we're gonna do more cuts and then that way you'll be doing one of these behind me. You're like, oh, what, I did that? And the last one. The last one, I'm gonna do another half circle. Okay, so this is just our very basic, just fold, fold, fold. Okay, you ready? So you open it, and then you open it, and you're like, look at that. This is very basic, okay? This is one fold. This is actually, no, two folds. Look at that. 1, 2. Okay. Ooh, so wow, I'm gonna put it over here, the side. We're gonna go and we're gonna do another cut. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to use, let's say, a pink one. Look at this hot pink one. Yeesh. Look at that. You guys ready? So again, lay down and do a 1/2 inch fold. Always important, 1/2 inch fold. 1/2 inch fold. Okay, 1/2 inch fold for our string. Then I turn it over. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, let's see. So now I'm going to sandwich it. You guys ready? I'm going to sandwich this. Okay. And now we're going to have a closed edge. Ready? You're going to have a closed edge and an open edge. See? Close. This is our closed edge. Open. Okay? So now, what I want you to do is bring the bottom part, bring it up to the edge of your little fold. Do you see where it opens, where your string's gonna be? Okay? You're gonna bring it up to that edge. You're gonna bring it up. Okay? You're gonna bring it up right there. You ready? Okay. So again, see, like when we're doing math, doesn't it look like when we're doing math? When we're doing math or spelling words, so you're gonna close it. And then you're gonna bring it up, my friends. Okay, you ready? So now you're gonna close it. You're gonna fold it one more time. Okay, you're gonna fold it. Okay, so this is our top. Okay, this is our very top. Okay, you ready? In this corner right here, we're gonna make a little half a circle. Okay, we're gonna make a little half circle. Okay, really little. Okay, now we're gonna think of different shapes. We're gonna think of a leaf. Have like a little oval shape on each side, here and here. Because remember, these are your closed edges, and on this one. So you're gonna do a half, like a little oval shape. Look at that. Like a little oval shape right here, and we're gonna do it on the bottom. Okay. See, you're thinking, ooh, I don't see anything. Don't worry. So now here, we're gonna do, think of it as a kitty cat claw. Have you ever seen like a claw, like a little hook? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come here and we're gonna do it like a half a circle. And then we're gonna connect it like a little hook. Like we're making a smile. You see that? You guys can see it? I'll bring it closer. Ooh, where am I? Do you see that? Like a little smile. Okay, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do like a half a circle, like we're gonna draw a cut, a little smile. Okay, and we're gonna do the same on this side, okay? Here we go. But if you say, Miss America, I can't do that. Let's think of a triangle. How about if you think about a triangle? You can think of it as a triangle, right? You can also think of it as a triangle. You're like, this is a little bit too fast. That's okay. We can do a little triangle. Okay, here we go. So that's it, very simple, nothing too complicated, okay? Very, very simple, okay? So now you're gonna open it. You're gonna open it. You're like, look at that. It looks almost like a back of a little bug. Look at that. And then I'm gonna bring it down. You see that? Okay. Then you're gonna open it and you're gonna have two. Just like that. Look at that. Just like that. Okay. Everybody doing okay? Everybody's doing okay? Wow, look at my friends. Oh, they're doing beautifully. What? My goodness. I love it. No. Don't. Everything looks beautiful. Let me see. I want to see. Let me see. Let me see if I can move them. Can I see my other friends? Oh my goodness. My friends are doing amazing. Easy peasy. You guys are like experts. You guys are like experts over there. I love it. I love it.
I made a tower.
You, oh my gosh, look at that. Amazing. You know what? Leave it like that. You know why? Because I'm going to ask you, you can put it in your window. You can do like a window cover. You didn't think about that, did you? Oh my goodness, friend. You guys are doing amazing. I love it. I love how you guys are jumping in. Okay, you guys ready for the next one? You guys ready for the next one? Okay. Let's look at a new color. What did I do? Pink? Okay, let's do an orange. You guys can see it. I want you guys to see it. I don't want them to get washed out. So again, you have your big piece of paper. Okay, you get your piece of paper. You fold it. Remember that little inch? Because they're gonna get a little bit more intense. So we're gonna fold it. Okay? Gonna fold it over. And we're gonna sandwich it. You should know already how we sandwich it. And we're gonna sandwich it one more time. Okay? But now, let me see. I fold it, okay. You did it, you folded your paper, right? So we folded it twice. Now we're gonna bring it towards us, right above here. Don't put it up here. This is where our fold is. You're gonna bring it up, my friends, up here. This is where your math and ninja skills come in, your folding skills come in. Look at this. See how it's folded? You're gonna bring this corner that's open and you're gonna bring it to this close edge. See? Like you're gonna make an airplane. Let's see those ninja folding skills, my friends. So again, I'm gonna start over again. I don't want anybody to get behind. You get your paper. You fold it once, and you have a closed edge. You're gonna fold it again, and you have another closed edge. Then you're gonna bring it up. Bring it up. Now, this edge is gonna come up to this closed edge, like an airplane. Look at this. You see that? So now we have all this space right here and right here to make a design. So we start with the tip, and you're just gonna cut a little circle. Okay? So what if I wanna do, let's say, I want to do a square. Oh, look at that. I want to do a square. Let's see what this comes out. A square. What if I want to do a triangle? Or no, a diamond. So I made a cut. Make another cut over here. And I cut a diamond. What if I want to do another diamond? And do another diamond. Look at this. Okay. And then the reason I'm doing it in front right here, I want you to have this piece facing you. I'm doing it to face the camera, but that way you know that you can go over this line up to here, up to right on this edge. Okay, my friends? And then I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna make a little diamond. I'm gonna make a little one. Okay. Now I'm gonna make nothing but little over here. What should we do? Maybe we should do half a circle. Ooh, look at that. Maybe an oval. Or maybe a hook. Whatever you want. My friends, anything to make yourself feel good. You're like, I got this. Oof. Look at that. That's it. Okay? Look at that. See? So now we're going to bring this piece open. Ooh, look at that. And then I'm going to bring down my piece. And then I'm going to open it. And then I'm going to open it one more time. Look at that, friends. Look at that. Okay. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Ooh, we're going to do two more to make sure. Okay. Yes. I'm going to do this one to make sure that we're all in the right page. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's try, what color should we do? One, okay, let's do some green. Do I have some green? Yes, I do. I think so. Let's do, I like this one. Look at this. This is let me see, my friend. What did you do? Let me see. Can I see? Look at that. You are an expert. You are an expert. You're going to be teaching this class pretty soon. I can feel it. Let me see. I want to see everybody. Let me scroll. Can I see? Let's see your creations, everybody. All adorable. Oh my goodness, my friends. Let's see your creations. Can I see? Ooh, I like how you pick bright colors, everybody. You guys are picking bright colors. Yes. Look at that. Oh my God. They look beautiful. Everybody's. Oh my goodness. So now we're going to move on. We're going to do this. It's like almost like a minty green. Minty green. So again, we're going to fold half a little inch right here. Okay. This one's going to be a little bit tricky. This one's going to be a little bit more patience. More patience. Don't get frustrated because this one, the more little folds we do, the more intricate our little designs will be. Okay. So again, we're going to fold it. We're going to turn it over. Let's see. Did I fold it correctly? That way I want to show you the right way. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's sandwich our paper. Let's sandwich our paper. An open edge and a closed edge. Okay, my friends? Now you're going to bring one more fold over. One more fold. Look at this. Okay. Now you're going to bring your fold up right to the edge. Okay, you're gonna bring this fold up to here. Okay, bring it up. Okay, let's see, did I do it correctly? I want to see, I want to give you guys, So again, our open edge, I want you to bring it over. I want you to bring it over like a right triangle. Almost like, it's gonna start looking like an ice cream cone. Okay, like we're doing an airplane. So again, we're gonna fold it up. We're gonna fold it up right here. So it's gonna look again like a right triangle, right? Like a little airplane. Okay. But now, listen up. You are gonna turn it over and you're gonna fold it another right triangle in the back. Okay. Like a really, really little airplane, paper airplane. Okay. So again, see how you folded your paper? You brought the open edge to the closed edge, right? Oh. I like how my family's trying to email me. Okay. So again, we have this edging, it's closed, right? And we brought it in up here. So what you're gonna do, oh my goodness, there she is, bugging. And then you're gonna turn it over and you're gonna fold it. You're gonna fold it so that way you can see all the folds outside. And it's gonna look like an ice cream cone. Look at that. It's gonna look like an ice cream cone. Okay, my friends? So I'll open it. I'll open it. There's no rush. I'll open it. We'll have enough time for this, I promise. So again, I had my paper. I folded it once. I folded it twice. Okay? I brought it up to the edge of my fold. Okay? Then I brought this corner to the closed edge. Look at that, like an airplane. Okay? But then I turn it over and I fold it. So it's gonna look like an ice cream cone. Do you see? Do you see that? It looks like an ice cream cone. Or like a little flower bouquet. So now we can clip a little piece off in the center. Okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to create one of these flowers right behind us, okay? So this is where I want you to be patient with yourself, okay? We're gonna we're gonna cut half a circle on each side, on here and here, on each side, watch. I'm gonna do half a circle. Okay, and we're gonna cut a half a circle on this side. Take your time, take your time. Ooh, look at this, they're flying. You see that? I'll bring it over here. Ooh, where's my camera? I know, I'm like, where's my camera? There it is. You see that? Okay. And in here, I'm gonna start cutting those half smiles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Remember the half smile that I told you? So we're gonna do like a half a circle and then another half a circle. And we're gonna connect it. Watch. So I'm gonna look like a half a circle, half a circle. Here we go, my friends. We got this. At any time, come on, tell me if you have any questions, any concerns. Do you ever wonder, like, why do they call it, where's the name Papel China come from? Like, you're thinking, like, where is this, you know, why do they call it Papel China? You know, so originally the tissue came all the way from China. Can you believe it, you guys? And then it just migrated over throughout the years, and it ended up in Mexico. And one of the states in Mexico is Puebla, San Salvador, in the state of Puebla, Mexico. That is the artisans that are specializing in papel picado. That's the place to go if you're like, oh, I want to learn, I want to be able to see how they make it. That's the place to, you know, they specialize in papel picado, because originally, a lot of times back in the Aztec times, they wouldn't use tissue. Tissue wasn't available at the time, and they would use kind of like tree bark, kind of consistency. But eventually they adapted, and they just took it upon themselves to create these beautiful, beautiful pieces. So, okay, guys, here we go. So I did a half a circle, and like a smile here, here, and on this side as well. Okay, are you ready for the magic? So I'm gonna open it up. Open it up. I'm gonna fold it. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Now I'm gonna bring it down. But before, don't open it yet. I'm gonna ask you for one trick. We're gonna put the edging here. So don't open it yet. We're gonna turn it over. Okay? We're gonna turn it over, and we're gonna make a design. So again, we're gonna do whatever comes to mind. Even if it's just a half a circle, that's great. Look at this. See how we just cut an edgy? I'm gonna turn it over. And I'm gonna open it. My friends, look at this. Ta-da! Look at this, look how pretty. Look at that. Show me, please. Oh la la, look. Oh my God, look at your beautiful paper. Look at that. Beautiful creations. My friend, look at that. I love it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So now, the very last one before we jump in, to our butterfly and our other designs, the two ones. So don't worry if you didn't print out this one. Don't worry. It's gonna be there, and if we'll reach out, and you can reach out. I'm more than happy to put together a package. I'm more than happy to do it. So our very, very last one. This is like the one that really is one of my favorites. I'm gonna use red so you can see it. Red. Okay, we're gonna use red. Oh, not this one. This one's a little bit too. So we're gonna fold it. We're gonna fold it, half a fold. Okay, half a fold. Okay, we're gonna turn it over. We're gonna bring it over here, and we're gonna sandwich it. We're gonna do one fold. So we're gonna have one closed edge right now. One closed edge. Más una. Look at that. Una. See? Just one closed edge. What you're gonna do now, this is your closed edge. This is open. Right? This is open. You're gonna bring your closed edge, and we're gonna fold it up here. Okay, it's ready? We're gonna bring it up here. Watch. We're gonna bring it, we're gonna bring it up here to this edge. So it's gonna look like a triangle. You see that? It's gonna look like a triangle now. A right triangle, see? A right triangle, okay? We're gonna fold it 2 more times. Okay, my friends, so let's start again. I don't wanna lose anybody in this step. This is a little bit tricky. So again, this is your papel. You're gonna fold it over here and you're gonna sandwich it. You're gonna bring it up here and you're gonna bring it up here like a right triangle. You see that? Right here, okay? And we're gonna repeat this 2 more times. So nice and fold, and you're gonna bring it up here to the edge of your paper. So that's our second fold. Look at this, another triangle. Okay, so once you had it here, you're gonna bring it up, and it's gonna start looking like an ice cream cone, see? A little ice cream cone, okay? Okay, that's our second one. We're gonna fold it 1 more time. 1 more time. One more time. It's gonna really look like a big skinny ice cream cone. Look at this. Like a really skinny airplane. Woo. Look at that. So again, you brought it up here. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Before we do any cuts here on our closed edge, this is our closed edge. This is where our string's gonna go. Okay? Before you do anything, do you notice that it opens up? There's an opening here, here, and here, right? It opens, right? There's openings. What you're gonna do, where it opens, the first little opening where your finger can fit right there, we're gonna make a design right here. We're gonna make a design right here, right here. Whatever design you want, half a circle, triangles, whatever you want, I want you to cut. We're gonna cut above the first fold. See how the scissor fits here? Right there. This is where we're gonna make a fold. This is gonna be your edging. This is gonna be your edging. Where the little fold is, the very first fold, right here, we're gonna make a cut, okay? For example, I'm gonna do a half a circle. I love my triangles. Triangles are our friends. Triangles are our friends. Here, and look at this. See that? I'm gonna show you up close. Right on our little fold right here, above it, that's where you're gonna cut, okay? See that? Okay. So what we're gonna do now is all on this edge of our closed edge is where we're gonna make a design. What I like to do, come up here, is I do like to make a right triangle right here. When you open it up, it's gonna look like a sunburst. So watch this. I'm gonna cut, like I'm gonna cut a triangle, and I'm gonna cut right here. A really skinny triangle. You see that? A little triangle. Okay. So then we're gonna put our designs right on this edge. Right on this edge. Okay. So now I'm gonna do a half a circle. And the reason why we do the design here, that way you know, oh, I gotta stop right here. I can't go over, okay? So now I'm gonna do a right triangle, whatever design you want. A half a circle, like a little hook. You see that? Another, maybe a diamond. Okay, whatever design you want here, whatever comes to mind. Look at that, another diamond. Okay, a triangle. And let's see, a little square. So all of my designs are here. Remember I said, oh, if you have pretty colored hole punches, this is where it's good, because then what you do, you can actually put it inside and hole punch. And then little designs can be placed in your papel. This is where it's fun to put designs. I think you can't see them. I'll bring them up close. So you're thinking, yay, I'm done. Not yet. You're gonna open it up. You're gonna open it up the first fold. You see this? The very first, you're gonna hold on to all your paper, okay? The first fold. You're gonna open up your first fold, and you can actually make more designs here if you like. What if I wanna make half a circle here? What if I wanna make some rectangles? Okay. What if I want another rectangle at an angle? Okay. Okay. There we go. Now we can open it up, my friends. Look, this is the last one. Look at that. Look at that. You see it?
It looks like the same thing in the background.
Yes, my friend, that was the whole point. That way you would be able to master this. Look at that. Don't you feel good? You're like, oh my God, I did it. I can tell everybody I can do it. I can use my scissors. I can use all my thinking skills, my shapes, my folding, everything. Look at that, my friends. Isn't that fun? I'm happy you guys are enjoying it. So now we're gonna jump in to our, let me move this puppet. We're gonna jump into our paper, okay? I'm gonna jump in over here. We're gonna make some room, because what I think takes time is the gluing, and I wanna be able to have enough time, okay? So now you have your staple. We're gonna do the butterfly first, okay? We're gonna do the butterfly. So, ooh, we're gonna do the butterfly. So if you notice, I try to number them. They go pretty fast. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you notice right on the very edge, what you can do is you can fold it. You can fold it. See right on the edge, you can fold it, and we can gently cut this off so it won't stress us. So how about we do that? Step 1, we stapled all our stuff, okay? And now we're gonna cut this off. We're not gonna throw it away. We're gonna put it on our basket. We're gonna put it in our basket, and we're gonna save it for something nice. We're gonna cut and take our basket right here. Okay, we're gonna put it here. So we're gonna use it. So there's gonna be 4 steps to this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The top, and work our way down. Okay, so don't worry. So you're thinking, oh my God, how am I gonna cut it? For this one, we're gonna come across. We're gonna go across. We're gonna start with this cut. We're gonna go across and work our way around. When you come to this cut, don't worry. This is what you can do. When we come here, you're gonna gently grab your paper and you're gonna pinch it. And you're gonna take your scissors. I'm gonna use these little ones so you guys can see. And we're gonna gently trim an opening. We're gonna gently trim an opening. See? A little opening. Look at that. Little opening. Woo, look at that. Okay, so don't worry. We are going to cut little openings. The same with number 3. You see how there's number 3 right here? We're going to gently grab our scissors. You're going to gently fold it. Grab our scissors, and you're going to take a little cut by the X. So that way, you're going to have an opening. It's going to have a little opening right there. See? So don't worry about it. Okay? Here we go. We're going to go across right here, my friends. Okay? And then we're going to come around, and this is going to be the butterfly. We're going to come around and trim it off. See? Okay. I trimmed off the number 1. I'm going to move on to number 2. So I hope you made a little opening right here for your papel. Right here. We're going to make a little cut. And what you're going to do now is place your scissors. I'm going to use these little ones. Be careful. Gently take your time and follow the lines. Follow the lines. Ooh, look at that. Okay. I'm going to come around. I'm going to cut this pattern. Here we go. All the way down here. Ooh. I'm going to cut this off. So if you need help, my friends, tell me, or if you have an assistant to help you at home, okay, don't be afraid. I want you to do and enjoy this activity. Fun and relax. Take your time. Okay, look at that. Here we go, see? And so we have our little basket. So we're done with number 1. We're done with number 2. We're gonna move on to number 3. So again, make a little cut, and you're gonna cut in within that little area, that space right here. Okay. Here we go, my friends. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, working our way around. Look at this. Here we go. Okay. Almost there. Follow the lines. And don't worry if you miss just a little piece, it should be fine. No worries. Look at this. Step number 1. We did number 2. We did number 3, and we're ready to do number 4. Look at that. So we're going to start from this edge. Okay, we're going to come around. Okay. Don't forget, I'm hoping that you guys stapled it right on our closed edge. That's where it needs to be. Closed edge, not open. Not open. Here we go. Follow the curves like you're taking a little road trip. Look at that. Follow the little road, and we're gonna come. Okay, here we go. So now we are gonna trim right on the edging of the paper. See where the colors are showing? So we're gonna trim right there. Okay, come over here. Ta-da, my friends, ta-da. So see how this one, We have all our colors. So this, don't throw it away. This is fun to have, okay? This is fun to have, because then what we can do, we're gonna twist it. We can do a little twisty twist, little twisty twist. And it becomes, look at that, like a little tassel. See, you do a little twisty twist. You twist it gently, you fold it, okay? We're gonna put it right here. Now you're like, oh no, what do I do? Don't panic. We are gonna get our stapler remover, handy dandy stapler remover, okay? And we're gonna come up here and we're gonna gently scoop up our staples. That one, two, and dun, 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 three. You ready? Oh, I missed one. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this piece off. And you're like, oh, the magic happens. Look at this. We're gonna open it. Are you ready, my friends? Ta-da! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, my friends. You guys did it. You guys did it all by yourself. Now, if you want, you can keep this. You're like, oh, I think I want to make more. I want to make more. So keep this. It's a good template to have. So now you're like, oh, what? How am I going to glue this? How are we going to put this together? On the very top, you're going to fold. Let's see, let's test you guys. How much do I need to fold on the very top? Oh, look at that orange one. Let's see. Let's see your patience, guys. Let me see. Can I see? Let me see. What? I'm digging the colors you chose, everybody. Look at that. Amazing. My friends, you guys are doing amazing. You're almost there. I know you're almost there. So what we're gonna do is fold up. We're gonna fold it half an inch. Half an inch. Okay? Now what we're gonna do, we fold it inwards. Okay? And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay it down here. And we're gonna glue it down. We're gonna glue it down. We're gonna get our handy ruler. We're gonna place it in front of us. Okay? So you're gonna do a little spacey. If you don't have a ruler, use your fingers, like two finger spacing. So this is when we are gonna use our string, our twine. So I'm gonna just have a little, I'm gonna roll out a little bit more than I need. Before we start, you're gonna measure out, we're gonna measure out a foot. So that way, this is gonna help us tie it to wherever you wanna decorate it, okay? You're gonna lay it down flat. I'm gonna get my first piece, okay? I'm gonna get my first piece, lay it in front of me. Okay, I already measured 1 foot, 1 foot. See why it's important? Our math, our cutting skills, and now I'm gonna need a glue stick. Our glue stick. What you're gonna do, see? Here we go. We're gonna gently open it, and we're gonna put glue. We're gonna put glue right on the top, very gently. Okay, very gently. I think I like glue stick because it tends to dry a little bit faster, and you can kind of control it with your hands. So I'm gonna gently come across, my friends. You're gonna gently come across, okay, like a paint stroke, all the way, okay, all the way across. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna bring my string. Ooh, hold on. Did I measure correctly? Yes, I did. And I'm gonna put the string right in the little edging. And I'm gonna bring that little edging over and I'm gonna sandwich my string. I'm gonna sandwich it right there. And I'm gonna gently press, gently press it down. Sandwich my string. And it should look like this. Okay? So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put it in front of the ruler and I'm gonna put the string right underneath the ruler, right underneath it, and I'm gonna measure out no more than 2 inches, no more, that way there's not too much spacing. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my second sheet. My second sheet, here we go. Again, gently come across like a paint stroke, like that. Gently. Okay, like no more than 3 little strokes, 3 or 4. Okay, now I'm gonna bring over here my papel, set it down, and sandwich it in. Press it, and voila. And then I'm gonna fold it in, and I'm gonna move it over. And again, we're gonna measure out. Okay. Move it over, have your ruler there. Here we go. But if you wanna keep them close, that's fine too. There's no big deal. It's however it makes you happy. Okay, because depending, you're like, no, well, I wanna keep them close. I wanna keep them by my doorway, by my room. So it's up to you. No big deal. Okay, again, we're gonna sandwich them in. Gently put it right on the edge of our fold. And pressing like you're tapping, like you're making bread, like dough. See that? Okay, and then we're gonna fold it. And we're gonna move it over here. One more time, last one, last butterfly. Look at that, look how fast it was. So now you can say, I know how to fold and I know how to cut these amazing patterns. Okay, so again, we're gonna come across over here. Ooh, Miss America is going too fast. Ooh. Here we go. And last fold gently, right on that fold. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Ta-da! And then I can bring it over here. We're gonna fold them because now I'm gonna measure the other foot. Measure the other foot, that way they're both up, and close your glue. You don't want those glue sticks. Those glue sticks, oh my goodness, they dry up fast. I'm gonna cut it and then the magic happens. Look at this. Look at that, my friends. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you like it? I hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh, so pretty. Look how colorful. For our backyard, now that you're having, Memorial Day weekend, we get to enjoy the outdoors. Okay, so again, I'm gonna fold this up, my friends, and we're gonna start on the last pattern. Last pattern, my friends, last pattern. Ooh. Okay, so when you're folding it up gently, like an accordion, back and forth, okay? Leave it right here. And we're gonna start on our next one. On our next, maybe I'll ask this, did most of you printed out the butterfly, or did anyone printed this one? Do you want, can they tell you in the chat if they did, so that way we can jump to get this one started, or I can show you guys how to do our flower or the banderitas if you guys want. Did most of you do are only doing the butterfly? Most of you, right? Right? Most of you, so, okay. So, okay. I think most of you got the butterfly. So don't stress. I think what, yeah. How about this? Let me just show you how to do the flower, and you just can follow me through, and I'm just gonna cut the Sagrado Corazón, okay? Let's do the flower. How about that? So let's say you're like, oh, I have all this tissue paper. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't want to throw it away, just like I showed you right now with the little tassels, right? I said, don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. Look at this. You can actually get a piece of string. I actually cut a little piece of string. I twisted it up. And I'm just gonna tie it. Just gonna tie it. Look at this. Because what I'm gonna do, look what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna get a little piece of string. I'm gonna tie it. Okay, and I'm gonna fold it up. And then, see how you have your little tassel now? I just put a little string, I just made a little knot. When you hang your papel, you can hang the little tassel next to it. Look at that. Okay, so that's one thing you can do with your tissue. Let's say I have all my little flowers. You're like, oh no, we're gonna make a little flower. So what I like to do is get, usually it's this one is 5 inches, a 5-inch by 6 inches. This is a good size. I like it because it gives you a very standard flower, very simple. So you're gonna get no more than 5 sheets. So let's say I have some pink, I have some leftover pink, and I'm gonna do a pattern. Orange, pink, orange, pink, let's see, and last one, some orange, okay? So what I like to do is take a look at, I like to fold, I like to do the zigzag, the folding on the shorter end. So this is where it's shorter and this is longer. Okay, so I'm gonna take it down. We're gonna do an accordion. We're gonna try to end with an odd number of folds. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me go back again. You're gonna get your folds and you're gonna fold them like half an inch. 1, then I'm gonna turn it over. 2, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7's always a really good number of folds. And then you're like, oh no, but I have a little bit of excess. Don't worry. You'll just get your scissors and you're just gonna trim off just a little bit. It shouldn't be that bad. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, so now you have your flower. You have it like a little fan. Have you ever done a fan? Like in school, like when you're hot and it's getting hot, you make a little fan. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna fold it. We're gonna fold it. Look at that. We're gonna fold it. So that way I know where the center is. See, right in the center. I'm gonna get a little piece of string and I'm just gonna put it over here, measure my string, okay? And we're gonna make a little knot.
Hi, Miss America. Someone
Yeah.
asked if are we folding the closed side?
Close side. What do you mean?
They asked, are we folding the closed side? I'm not too sure what they mean by that, but Cynthia, do you want to elaborate?
Yeah, go ahead. Close side.
Okay, they actually got it. Thank you, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay, close side. Okay, so now when you tie it, you're gonna tie it on all the folds right here. I think that's what it is, where the folds are. See how they're all closed edges? Our closed edges. That's where you're gonna fold. Not where they're open, not where they're open, okay? Not where we're gonna pull the paper. So just close it up. We're gonna make a little knot. Okay, so I like this one. Let's say you're like, I wanna decorate my hair, I wanna decorate this. I like to use this one if you have a headpiece. Una diadema, a headpiece, a little headpiece. This is when it's really fun because you can actually, that's why I like putting the string, because then you can tie it. You can tie it, and I'll show you in a little bit what you can do. So now we're gonna cut a half a moon, half a circle on the edge, on the edge. Look at that, half a circle, half a circle. See, and I'm gonna do the same on the other end. Here we go. Now you're gonna open it up. See how it opens up on each side? We're gonna open it up. And we're gonna gently pull one at a time, gently. One. Two. Three. Four. And five. So you're trying to kind of like cup them up like almost like they look like little lily pads. You're fluffing them up. So I go to the next side and the other side. And I go one. Two. Three. Four. And five. Look at that. Ta-da! Look at that. Okay, so if you have a headpiece, this is a great time to tie it. Look at this. We're gonna tie it up. If you also have pipe cleaners, they work just as well. So I don't discriminate. I didn't bring them out because I thought this would be a little bit easier. Look at that. Here we go. Here we go. Ta-da! You can put a little flower. Let's say you want a little flower. Look at that. You put a little headpiece. Ooh, look at that. Ta-da! Okay, so now we did our flower. Now, we're gonna do our banderita. Okay, so the banderita, let's say you had an old balloon and you're like, oh, okay, we don't throw anything away, we recycle it. These are like, most of the time, the ones that we get are our little balloons, or we use their like tiny little wooden dowels, like little sticks, or if you use like a little wooden chopsticks. And when you go to Panda Express, you go to a Japanese restaurant, they give you little chopsticks to use. Save them. It's a really good thing to use as well. If you want little ones, I've used the coffee stirrers as well. So, but you're like, oh no, I don't have any of that. You can use a pencil. You can also use a pencil, because remember, the pencil's nice and tall. You can still wave it around. And then what we're gonna do is get our leftovers. Okay, we're gonna use our leftovers. So we're gonna put this here, our flowers. And before we start, we're gonna get, remember the little pieces of papers that we had, those little strips, right? These come in handy. These come really in handy. So what you're gonna do, let's say you get a piece of like this, right? This size. You're gonna fold it up lengthwise. You're gonna fold it one more time. okay? And now what you're gonna do with your scissors, we're gonna make little tassels, okay? So on the edging, you're gonna cut, let's see. We're gonna cut inside so that way all our tassels, or you're gonna cut halfway. You ready? We're gonna cut this way, little slits. We're gonna cut this way, halfway. Look at that. We're gonna make like a little fringes, like a little fringe. Just like that. See? When you open it, like that. You see that? Dun, 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 dun. You're gonna take your glue stick. You're gonna get your stick. Okay? You're gonna get your glue stick. And you're gonna put some on the very edge. Okay? We're gonna take some here. We're gonna put a little bit right on the edge. And you are gonna put your little stick on the bottom. And then you're gonna roll it up like a taquito. Roll it up. Look at that. Roll it up. You're gonna roll it up. And then once you come to the edge, you're gonna put more glue. And the reason why we're putting this is because you're like, what is that? When you fluff it up, it's the little end of the tassel. So it gives this effect. It gives this effect. Okay? So we're doing that right now. Putting a little bit of fringe on the edge of our stick. And now we are going to use dun, 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 our leftovers. Where are our leftovers? Dun, 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 dun. Our pieces of scraps. Where are they? Okay, I got some over here. So you're like, oh no, what do I do with all these scraps? No, use them. I like to use everything. I like to use all of our scraps, okay? This is gonna be our last part. Let's see if I get to our next design. So let's say I come to this one. I'll get our little piece of paper. What we're gonna do is fold it. Take a little 1/2 inch because that fold is what we're gonna glue. This piece is what we're gonna glue to our stick, okay? So what I want you to do now is turn it over. Okay, we're gonna turn it over. We're gonna fold it actually lengthwise. We're gonna fold it this way, lengthwise. Okay, I'm gonna fold it lengthwise. So now we have a closed edge and an open edge. Okay, ready? Now we're gonna bring up our fold to the edge. Okay, ready? Just like some of the folds that we did today, okay? So now you brought it up. You have a closed edge, right? And so now you're gonna bring this fold up. We're gonna fold it up. Okay, we're gonna fold it up. And then we're gonna design, we're gonna make any pattern you like here, any pattern that you want here. And that's where we're gonna finish it up, okay? We're gonna make a little 1/2 circle. Okay, and now we're gonna start cutting. 1/2 circle here, 1/2 circle here, a little triangle, another little triangle. Okay, we're gonna do another one up to right here, right where the little fold is. We're gonna make another little triangle. One more little triangle here. And then I'm gonna do a 1/2 circle. Okay, I'm gonna open it up. Ta-da! Look at that. So now, what I'm gonna do is lay it down where it opens, right here where it opens. And I'm actually gonna put glue there. That's where we're gonna put the glue stick. Where's my glue stick? I'm gonna put glue there. So that way we close up our little banderita. Okay, we're gonna put the banderita and you're gonna put your stick. You're gonna put it down. Ready? Gently, and you're gonna roll it up. The same way you did it with your first little tassel, you're gonna roll it up. Roll it up. Look at that. Ta-da! Look at that. We did it. Look at this. We did it, my friends. We came together. We gathered together in this fun, beautiful Saturday morning. And we did some different patterns. We learned a little bit of the history. We learned the materials. We learned to cut. Not only did we do our own little banderita. Look at that. We also did our flower. And you also did your own pattern. What? We did it, friends. We came to the end. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I'm here today with you guys, and I'm maybe share with you all this fun artwork, traditional artwork. And it's been such a pleasure, you guys. Please show me, take pictures, send them over, tag the Achuchas. This is an amazing, imagine 16 years they've been put, oh my God, look at your flower. It looks adorable, it looks beautiful. Please let us know if I missed anything, if any of our moderators, do they have any questions? Are they doing okay? And does everybody seem like they're having fun? Please share with us, let us know what you guys think. Thank you so much for having me. Any questions, everyone? Where to get the materials, how much they cost, did they enjoy it? Any questions out there, my friends? Yes, please feel free to send us any comments, any questions. I'm glad that you guys were having a positive feedback. Let me see, let me scroll down. Let me see your stuff. Can I see your stuff? Yes, there is. This one is right. This one, it was the Sacred Heart. The Sacred Heart is available. You have a question, my friend? Go ahead.
Fine.
Did you had fun? I'm so happy. I love it. I love it. I'm glad you came today and you came and joined with us and joined in the fun. I'm so excited. Yes. So the downloadable pattern, it's right underneath. Oh, look at that butterfly. Yes, it's right underneath when you download it, when you link the patterns right there, and it's even online as well. The two patterns, the two downloadable patterns are there. Oh my gosh, you were like a busy bee. Look at those flowers. I'm loving it. Yes, my friend. Oh my goodness. You know what we can do, everybody? On the count of 3, everybody put up their creation, their papel. That way everybody can take a look at it. Look, ready? In the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that, my friends. Let me scroll down. Don't let go. Don't let go. I want to see everybody's work. Oh my gosh, look at everybody. My friends, you guys did amazing. Every one of you. Every single one of you guys did amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I hope I get to do this with all of you soon. I really hope, and maybe I get to see you guys in person soon. I would love to meet every one of you. Yes, look at that magic wand. So thank you so much, just for having me here. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed yourself, and If you have any questions, please send them over. Any concerns, comments?
All
So
right.
much.
I was just gonna say before we close out, I
Yeah.
will be linking a survey. So if all of you feel comfortable taking the survey, at the end of it, you will receive a 15% discount to the bookstore. So just go ahead, feel free to fill it out. It shouldn't take too long. But yeah, if y'all have any other additional questions, we can go ahead and you know, answer them. If not, this can be the end of today's workshop. How's everybody feeling?
Thumbs up, everybody, if you guys are feeling good. Thumbs up. Oh, thank you so much. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm
all
so-
of you did so great. Thank you, Miss America, as well. You were
Oh,
such
yeah.
a great instructor.
Aw,
Everyone did
it's
some beautiful pieces. But yeah, thank you, everyone. So this marks the end of our program. We hope you learned something new and that you are inspired to continue to be creative. We have a survey, like I mentioned, so feel free to give us any feedback, and so you can receive that discount for the 15%. All right. Well, thank you everyone again, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, my friends. I'll see you soon.
Have a good one, y'all.
Bye.